Meg, I just love the announcement speaker really being a character in the movie. You really take advantage of the airport setting. Can you speak to just using that as a plot device? Because I thought that was really clever.
It was so fun and continues to be fun for us.
Well,
because
we didn't know. Well, Meg didn't know. We didn't know exactly what was going to be said, or
No, I mean that evolved like finally because it was part of the the last element you put in the movie is the sound, but what ended up happening is that we cast Hal Liggett, and he just has this amazing ability to hold, like, he's patient with these people, he's impatient with these people, he has an ability to just sort of be a factual voice and then a really emotional voice. So it was
and this was something that like was talking to me about after we wrapped, and I'd be in touch with Meg, and she was telling me how editing was going, and the main focus, one of the main focuses, at least the ones that we talked about, was, it's a magical realist space, and you want it to be this character of the voice of the airport that's like a god or like fate pushing these people in a certain way, but you also don't want it to be too clever or too much.
Yeah.
And it was this very particular dance that she was trying to find, this balance of,
this like
the fun of, hey, what if an airport voice was pushing you in a certain way versus, oh, that's a little too easy.
Yeah.
That's a little too much.
And is it an inside voice or is it an outside
Right.
voice? And also, Hal played the weather. Like our sound designer was able to sort of manipulate his voice so that it be literally there's whispers on the wind.
Oh, that's his actual voice?
Yeah,
That I didn't
that's
know.
his voice too.
Well, that's deeper than anybody's ever going to go.
Yeah, no, it was a great performance. Yeah, but it was
That's
a really fun
incredible.
device. Yeah. And I like the idea that there's messaging happening that you might not be paying attention to in some parts of your life. Well, but it's always kind of there. What if you really tuned in a different way?
Yeah, that's wonderful. And David, the two characters dynamic is so fun throughout the film. And, Will is a dreamer. Bill's definitely this realist that sees the negative. And you can really see how they complement each other, but also why they kind of fell apart the first time. What about that dynamic really stood out for you throughout filming?
Well, it's exactly what you said. That's who those people are. But what I was conscious of trying to portray and to feel, and what Meg made it easy to feel and portray as a performer across from me, was how much her personality irritates me but enlivens me, and maybe it irritates me because it makes me feel, because it makes me come out of my shell in a way, and to kind of play with that push-pull of irritation and amusement, which I think is relatable.
Yeah,
I
so
think,
relatable.
I think a lot of people have that relationship with people that they love. Like they're completely irritating, and yet I'm enchanted by them at the same
Yeah,
time.
and the airport conspires to do the same. Like it's hell bent on irritating Debbie Davis, like with these
Right.
like this bad
music.
like all the ways. And I have to say, like sometime in some actors' hands, irritation is just irritation, but in David's, it's just hilarious. Like he has these gestures, and he's able to
You
commit
think
to
I'm funny when I'm irritated, huh?
yes, to the
glad- I'm
absurd.
glad I amused you.
It's
I'm
just
glad my
like
irritation
so
amuses
funny
you.
and fun. It's good
Yeah.
when he's bugged. It's great.
Yeah.